I want to talk a little bit about LinkedIn. Obviously, I talk about the fact that I can help you turn your network into a business. What are some of the things that you, from your lens, are seeing on LinkedIn?
Well, you did that for me. So it's
Yes.
funny because I look at LinkedIn completely different after you did that for me. Because the first thing I now look at is that header, that SEO header
Yeah.
is very important to me. I don't want it to be your current job. I can see what your current job is. I want to know who you are in those 5 words or, however many. So that's really important to me when I'm looking at LinkedIn. I can read a resume, right? But going out and intentionally look, there's that word again, looking for people proactively.
Hmm.
Make sure you've got that summary at the top. That I think is the most important, and make sure it is different. I read one the other day and it was like, it started with, let me tell you a story. And I was like, and it drug me in. Like
Yeah.
you need to market yourself, whether you're a marketer or not. You need to learn how to tell your story. And that kind of hooks people in, and that hooks me in as a recruiter. And then I look, and then I scroll down and I see what you've been doing. I always look at to see if people have referrals. I love to see
Hmm.
what people say. Now, I'm a skeptic in the way that I don't think anyone would ever ask someone who wouldn't give a good referral to give
Yeah.
one, right? So I know that they're all done in a great spirit. But I think those are the main things. I mean, again, that SEO heading that stands out to me, and that summary always stands
Yeah.
out. If you have not taken the time to build out your LinkedIn, that speaks worlds to me. Like,
Yeah.
now you're just a face on a page and I don't know anything about you.
Yeah. And I think I spend more time thinking about LinkedIn profiles than the average duck. But I think one of the big things that I'm seeing a lot and that I think you touched on here is the way that AI, when it's done wrong, is flattening everything. It's something Bob and I on our episode talked about a lot of it's easy to lose what is
Yeah.
interesting by letting AI kind of flatten it.
You know what's funny is I do it. My best friend does this too. We do it. I write in my own voice, which is sometimes not great, and I'll say, polish this up and make it sound less mean or less judgy or
Yeah.
less like I have to like. I use it to make me sound better as a human. I've written it, but I use it for cleanup.
Yeah. And it's so important when you do that because it's really easy to go, oh, it's done and just paste it.
And it's
Um,
yeah,
but
100%.
you gotta reread it, especially when you're doing something like your LinkedIn profile, especially when you're doing something like your resume, because you want that exactly what you talked about. That first line in your summary better sound like you. It better be it shouldn't be the what chat gpt is saying because that nobody's gonna read that. I love the let me tell you a story. What a great
Yeah, so
story.
good.
And I'm being so effusive about this while thinking to myself, I don't like my bio, like my about right now, and I need to fix it. It's so boring, but
Well,
it's
aren't you your own worst patient? Like, I'm my
I
own
t-
worst patient.
totally.
Yeah. When a human's asked to really evaluate who they think they are and put that in writing, and then that goes out into the world, that is hard to
Yeah.
do. That is hard to do. I
Yeah.
read mine all the time. I want to change mine all the time. So I'm like, ew, that's not me. That does, and then I have to like take a step back and look at it from a different lens. I have multiple. I've you read it. I've Lauren. I've had Bob read. I've Julie. I mean, everyone I know who's
Yeah.
a creative, sound mind. I've had them all look at everything I've done for just a little bit of self confidence in it. It's
Yeah.
hard to talk about yourself.
And especially when you're in that contracting
Yes.
stage, especially when you're looking at really senior positions, having your LinkedIn right matters so much. It's something I say to people all the time. It's like you're gonna spend an hour with me, and then we're gonna have this really tight. And people are always surprised when I have those conversations that I'm not actually talking about your LinkedIn that much. I spend most of the time going, "What's your goal? What are you trying
Yeah.
to accomplish?" And then who are we talking to?
Yeah.
Are
Who's the
we talking to
audience?
recruiters? Are we
Yeah.
talking to businesses? Like, who are we thinking about? And then you write it.